Hello and welcome to the start of the new season in the Sheffield United Simulation Series. And a couple of episodes ago I did say I had brought in a top signing, but I wasn't going to tell you until the start of the next season. As you know, we did bring in Cullen and we did bring in Sacco. Also brought in this youngster out of the free agents. He has a beautiful little top knot. Paul Embleton, he is 18 years old. He's a centre-back, 63 overall. I just saw his top knot and his ginger, and I was like, oh, gotta bring him in. But 63 rated, I was definitely surprised. As you can see, he's 6'2", medium work rates, 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Not too bad, but he has 75 strength, 75 jumping. Physically, he is brilliant. He's getting there, and at only 18 years old, he can only get better. It's definitely worth having him and Magliore both growing. His defensive awareness, his heading accuracy, his stand tackle, yeah, they're not too bad. We also did bring in on a free contract Niels Suffert. He's the 24-year-old. Is 6 foot, not too bad, 72 overall. Physically, he is pretty good. He's got stamina for days, great composure, great vision. And look at this, dribbling, ball control, short pass. He's going to be pretty good in the middle of the park. And are you ready? We brought in Matteo Genzi from Arsenal. He cost us a lot of money last season. And to finally get him at the start of this season is fantastic. He's only 22 years old. He's a centre midfielder, a central defensive midfielder. So he is going to do absolutely brilliant in the centre. Sangare. I mean, we're going to have two beasts in midfield. I mean, look at this. Reactions and stamina. Physically brilliant. Mentally brilliant. Technically brilliant. This lad is definitely going to help us out in the middle of the park. And with the backups of Cullen, Suffert, we've got Sacco that we brought in as well. Here he is. I mean, yes, he's getting on. He's 31 years old. But 92 strength, 81 interceptions, 88 aggression, 82 slide tackle, 81. He still will do a job for us. And at 80 rated, he is our best rated defender. So it's really good to have him. The team sack being given the number 4. And let's have a look around. Our left midfielder Davies now has the number 7. Deserves it. He's 19 years old, 78 rated now. Absolutely brilliant. Mitchell came back from his loan spell. We have Suffert. It automatically gave him 44, so I left it. Cullen, it gave him 30. Gendouzi, I gave him the number 8. I hope you agree with that. If you do, let me know. If you think he deserves a different, let me know. Marcus Antonio, yeah. So I have put him on the transfer list. If we can get a little bit of money for him, fantastic. There's a couple of these youth players as well I have put on the transfer market. Because we do have Frank Mathis. He's just showing great potential. But when you've got the likes of Ethan Bennett, has the potential to be special. I mean, we're not really going to need Mathis. Novak, we've loan listed. We gave Bennett 16. If you agree with that, let me know. If you want me to change his number, then please let me know. We have Jay Thomas that I did manage to bring out of the youth team. He is now number 17. Has the potential to be special. He's only 16 years old at 64 rated. Absolutely fantastic. We also have Alexander Haber, a right winger and a cam. has the potential to be special with the number 27. And the big change is the number 10 has been given to Cavian. He's 19 years old now, and he is 75 rated. He is worth 8 million. Star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. And look at this. He is a speed demon, great balance, great agility, acceleration of 90, attack position in 77, dribbling 81, curve, ball control. I mean, he is slowly getting there. Shot power 87. So we can smack that ball and he'll smack it hard. Finishing is at 77. We did give him a fair bit of training with the playmaker trait. It's definitely going to be good to have him in the team. Right, so Mounier. Yeah, I think it was a bad choice bringing him in. So I've put him on the transfer list. If we can get a bit of money for him, I will. Because Cavian has grown and surpassed Mounier. So I think, you know, it's time for Mounier to find the door. We haven't really long brought him in. But it is what it is. So here is a look at the new first team. And up top we have McBurney and the new number 10 Cavian. On the right wing we have Robinson. On the left wing we have 7 Davies. In the middle of the park we have the Beast, Sangare and Gendouzi, our new number 8. We have Bogle as right back, Schmidt as our left back, with new boy Sacco at the number 4, I believe, and Tuan Zabi in the middle of defence, Henderson in goal. On the bench we will have the likes of O'Connell, Shackleton, Mousset, Drashal, Al-Habsi, Palacios and Morrison. We do have some very good players in the Mist and some very good youth players as well. I'm really looking forward to putting a little bit of training into Embleton as well. I want to get Embleton and I also want to get Magliore. I want to get them probably to a 70 rated if I can. But I am still going to have to try and mix around the training. Right. So I am going to be putting the 2s out in the friendly, because we know what it's like for injury. So I'm going to set that up and I'll get straight back to you. Okay, so I sorted that out, the second team. And I've noticed we are very short on good backup defensive players. And there's Ampadu here with a release clause of 3 million. The number 26 from RB Leipzig. I'm sure he doesn't play for them. I can't remember who he plays for. I've heard of his name, Ampadu. Remember, but it is what it is. I am gonna do that and skip the negotiations. I want to see if we can bring this lad in. He's going to be good coverage because all we've got at the moment is O'Connell as a decent backup. And yeah, the 2 youth players which we're going to be putting some training into. If we can get this guy, it's going to be brilliant. I don't know. Sporadic. Will you take sporadic? Oh, he's happy with that. Okay. You're 20 years old. Will you take a 5-year deal, if not a 4? Oh, we will take a 5-year deal. You're not having a release clause. On wage. What are we paying our players? Will you take like, I don't know, 15 grand? I don't think he's going to take 15 grand. 22. With a 100k signing bonus. That's a fair offer. Okay, so I think I overpaid. But still good. He's only 20. I've heard his name before. Where have I heard his darn name? I can't think where enough I've heard his name from. Ampadu. 72 rated. That is brilliant. Right, what kit numbers do we have available? Hmm. Hmm. Do you know what? No, I'll leave him as number 2. That'll be fine. I think. Okay, what? Who's 19? Could give him number 2. Hmm. No, you're fine. We'll leave Ampadu as number 2. I honestly didn't think he'd be 72 rated. I was just having a look around who had a release clause. He had a £3 million release clause. And his whoa is worth 6 million. Oh, what a deal! We got a steal there for the young Welsh lad. I really am trying to think where he is from. I'm sure I've seen him somewhere. Sure I have. Anyway, but let's have a quick look at his attributes. I didn't look at that. 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Doesn't really matter as a centre back, but CDM. You want to be able to put a decent foot out. So jumping is 80. So physically, he isn't too bad. Mentally, not too bad as well. Attack positioning, I'm not really bothered about that. Good defensive awareness, good slide tackle, good stand tackle, and 80 on short pass. Ampadu? Who on earth are you? I'm sure I've heard of his name somewhere. But, you know, is what it is. Alright, so this is the second team that we're going with. Baker on the left, Thomas on the right. We've got Moussa and Drachal up top. In the middle of the park, we've got Morrison and Sufert. In defence, as right back and left back, we have got Shackleton and Palacios. In the centre back position, we've got Simpson and O'Connell. We will be putting... Let's just switch this around. Embleton there. I don't want any first team players anywhere near this team in case of injuries, which I really don't want. And we have Markovic in between the sticks. This is still a pretty good team. Is this team here, the second team, able to compete in the Premier League? Probably not. Championship? Maybe. Defensively, they're pretty sound, though, I've got to admit. And having Morrison in the middle of the park with Sufert, not too bad. But let's see how the reserves get on in this friendly cup game. So there we go. Confirmation, we did bring in Ampadu from Leipzig. So let's see how we get on against Mönchengladbach. Well, we got absolutely destroyed by Mbolo Allan Kardec. Mbolo getting a brace there. Looks like these boys just wasn't ready. But is what it is. In training, we have Magliore on defending. Well, adapt defending scenarios. We have Bennett on pass to the mini net. I'm going to take off Al Habsi for a little while. And we will get in Embleton on some training. There we are. So we've got Magliore, Bennett on pass to the mini net. Piotrowski on a race against the clock to bring up his speed and his ball control. We have now Embleton on adapt defending scenarios, and Davies on race against the clock. He really does have good dribbling, good agility, and good ball control. It's just his sprint speed is letting him down. So how will we get on? Embleton already going up to a 4. That's what I want to be seeing from all the youngsters. Hopefully that is a sign of things to come. If you can think of any other players that you think that can bolster our team, then please, by all means, leave it in the comment section down below. So we have an offer here. Huddersfield Town, 1-year loan deal for Michal Baran, our young 16-year-old Polish lad, 64 overall. I will accept that. Hopefully he does accept terms and go over and join them for a year. So here we go. The second team again going out in this European International Cup. It is a friendly, and they managed to get a draw against Wolfsburg, which is really good considering they got the likes of Belfadil, Barella, you know, and Bender, Castiles in goal. That is actually a pretty good result. I'm actually happy with that one. Next we are taking on Lille, the French team, I believe. I'm sure they are. Okay, so confirmation. Baran has accepted the 1-year loan deal to Huddersfield. That is fantastic. He's going to go off the books and get some good game time, hopefully. So what can these boys do against Lille? I actually thought we was going to get smashed by Lille. They do have some very good players. But Oshiman and Zeka, they're getting the goals for them, and Drachal getting us a goal in the 77th minute. Not too bad, but an injury to Simpson and 2 yellow cards. You know, the injuries are going to come thick and fast in the friendlies. That's why sometimes I do avoid them. So Jack Simpson has torn a hamstring and he will be out for 6 weeks. So good job. We brought in Ampadu, I believe. Anyway, so we got an extra 1.1 million just over for our beautiful exit in the friendly cup. Is what it is. So here we go again, some more training. Piotrowski now up to a 60 rated. He's 6'7". I will not. As a right back, he can play centre back, which is fantastic. So if I can get the likes of Embleton and Magliore up to the 70s mark, then we're going to have pretty good cover at the back there. I just need a couple more teams to come in for some of the young players that just haven't made the mark. We have a transfer offer here for Palacios. No, he's 22 years old, 74 rated. I'm not looking to sell him, to be honest. Is he unhappy? Yes. But hopefully those couple of games in the friendlies will have warmed his heart. Hopefully. Okay, so we've got Ziondowski here. They're wanting to take Harrison Carter. He's 18 years old, can play right back, centre back. I just don't see him having a future, considering we've brought in some pretty good youngsters that are like 65 rated and above. So they've offered 590, he's worth 575. So I am going to accept that. He will be a good play for them if he does accept those terms. Hopefully he does. So, not too bad. I'm wanting that sprint speed of Davies to start hitting up there. He's got everything else, he just doesn't have that pace down that wing. He has every other aspect of his game down that left-hand side, but he's just that little bit of speed. So there we go, confirmation. Carter has been sold to Sindiski. Yep, so there we go. Confirmation he's been sold for 375,000 into our budget. We have a loan offer here from Cagliari for Daniel Adsaid. It is a 1-year loan deal. We did loan him out last season, and he come back. He did improve by a little bit. So, you know, if they do want to take him on loan, he's a good young English lad. I will accept it. It'd be good for him to get out there, get some good gaming experience, and hopefully come back a better player. Oh, Davies' sprint speed went up in that one. That's nice to see. So, welcome. And we have a transfer offer here for Harrison. The young goalkeeper. We do have Al-Habsi, Markovic. So we don't really have room for Harrison here. Good young English keeper. Orlando, I believe it is. Yeah, Orlando City Soccer from the United States won him. And for $5.90, he's worth $6.50. Do I mind accepting? I'll accept that for him to go over to the MLS. Yeah, he's going to be a very, very good keeper for the LMS. MLS over there. Hopefully he can prove a point. Davies. Yeah, Davies. We're going to block offers for Davies. Our new number 7. He's definitely earned that shirt. You know, he is the replacement for Acosta. Don't really want to be seeing him go. Oh, let's just sign in Pozzo there. Okay, so I did see a couple of notifications quickly fly across here. Alright, so what we got? We got Adsaid has accepted his loan move. He's gone out for 1 year to Cagliari. Charles Harrison and his agent have agreed terms with Orlando City. It is good to see him go over there. He's going to be very, very good in the MLS. We have an offer here for 11.6 million for Callum Robinson. You are going nowhere, my friend. We have an offer here from Nantes. He does have a release clause for 12.4 million, which for a 77 rated, I don't think that's too bad considering he's only worth 9, but 9.4, I am going to reject that offer. Don't really want to be even thinking about offers like that. Right, so here is a look at the youth players we have so far. Thomas Wisniewski is 16, 61 rated, potential 79 to 94. We have Kasper Kaczmarek, he's a left back, 56 overall, potential 77 to 91. We have Connor Clark, 15, 55 overall, 84 to 94 potential. And we have Hugh Phillips, it's a 16-year-old striker, 56 overall and 84 to 90 potential. If you think we should call any of these players up and send them out on loan, leave it in the comments down below. So, what other countries thinking about it should we scout? We need to send out the scouts. So where are we gonna send them? Leave your answers in the comment section. Where should we send our scouts? You know, the board have given us a chance this season to make a big difference, and boy do I think we've done it. Bringing in the likes of Sacco, Guendouzi, Davies coming up into the left midfield position. Cavion getting a first team opportunity up top, bringing in the likes of Cullen and all the other players, and Ampadu. So, not too bad at all. So a little bit more training into these boys, and look at this, Embleton flying up there. He is now a 65 rated centre-back. He's catching up Magliore. He doesn't seem to be doing much. So I think I might switch up his training. Try and get up his passing, his short pass, because we know how the defence are. So we have a transfer offer here for Palacios from Eibar. I'm not selling him. Why does all of a sudden everybody want him? Right, so we have a loan offer here for Max Robinson. I do want to keep this guy. He is only 17 years old, 64 rated. Alanyaspor want him for a 1-year loan deal. I will accept that. Hopefully he comes back a lot better, does agree terms with them, and gets some game time. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But the first game of the season is going to be against Watford. It's going to be a difficult test, but hopefully the boys we brought in are going to make a massive, massive impact. 80 rated Sacco, 81 rated now Guendouzi. Young Davies flying up there in ratings now on a 79. Won't be too long, and Cavion will be hitting them high peaks as well. But that is going to be the end of this one. If you did enjoy it, hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you can think of any players that we need to bring in that can bolster this team, then by all means leave it in the comment section down below. And also, what countries should we scout? We've got some pretty good youth players in already. Leave it in the comments what countries, and please remember I am on console. I do not have access to the realism mod, so I can only go to the countries available for console. So leave it in the comment section and we will scout your country of choice. Till then, I will see you all very, very soon on this, the Sheffield United Simulation Series.